All right, folks, make some noise. It is the last map for the Warcraft 3 final. Will SkY be able to take his third gold medal, or will Creo upset the Chinese and really, I think, blow away a lot of the Warcraft fans from around the world? I'm DJ Wheat. Joining me is Seed from the Imbalanced series, and we have got the third map of a Warcraft 3 finals on Twisted Meadows on stage. We're so close to getting started, and let's talk a little bit. We were talking a little bit about the Warcraft 3 tournament in general. Obviously, we've had a fantastic finals here, going to a third game, but we mentioned the Todd versus Moon map where Todd ended up winning. Fantastic one. What else did you like from this year's Warcraft 3 competition?
Well, the big upsets, the round of 16 saw Todd fall and Soju fall, two very strong players. Soju was the ESWC champion this year, so I was really shocked by those matches, and it looks like this game has just now started on Twisted Meadows. Creo spawns in the bottom left, and SkY will be in the top right. Early altar for Creo, so we'll definitely be seeing the Demon Hunter from him. Now, one thing SkY will be doing here is he'll probably be fast building his altar with two peasants, and as you see that there, the reason for that is he wants his Archmage out just slightly faster so that he can creep the Goblin lab next to his base. If you creep that, then the gold mine for your Expo, it gets you level 3, and SkY definitely wants level 3 on his Archmage as early as he can possibly get it.
We're tied at one map apiece for these two players up here on stage. Gold and silver is at stake. Who will come out on top? And even more importantly, SkY's potential to win his third gold medal in a row. Something that is not only very difficult to accomplish, but has not happened at the World Cyber Games before. We've now got human player SkY in the purple once again, keeping with their same color scheme, and Creo as the Night Elf in the blue. And we do have the altar up now, and just as you said, the Demon Hunter will be coming out here. Now, let's talk a little bit more about Twisted Meadows. You mentioned earlier Night Elf, Night Elf favored map, if you will. So what is important for SkY to accomplish if he wants to win this matchup?
He absolutely has to get the Expo up, and Creo knows that SkY will be going for that. So we will see some sort of fight over this. And Twisted Meadows is a map much like Nullwood, which we saw in that previous game. So it'll go a lot more like that map than like Terranistan, which was the first map. As we see six militia getting called out with the Archmage there. He'll be creeping the Goblin Lab. Wisp coming in. He might try to dispel on that water elemental to make it harder for SkY to creep that.
And looks like that's what he's going to try to do here. Wisp microing away, being very careful. Looks like he's going to wait a second, not pull the trigger quite yet. And there it is. He's going to grab one of them, and a few militiamen will die in the process of creeping it, but they will be capable of recovering from that one. Now in the middle of the map, it looks like the Demon Hunter will be on the move. Whether or not it's going to come over here and do his best to stop that, I think we're going to see. But that was such a crucial turning point in the last matchup for Creo. It seems likely that he would try to do the exact same thing
if
again.
this Demon Hunter comes in here, he could easily get maybe 2-3 peasant kills, which could really change this game here, and it could really hurt SkY. There we see one. There are two. SkY needs all the wood he can get. This is actually very huge. 3 going down. This is really hurting SkY. Maybe even 4. A fourth goes down, and this is very huge. SkY will probably have to wait for that Expo there because he needs wood, because his peasants, he actually uses them to creep those gold mines. So they aren't mining wood, which you need to get that Exo up. So SkY already not looking very good for him.
Well, scouting with that Wisp early on gave a real quick indication on where he needed to go, and it does look like we're going to have a tower push here. Was that a protector? I didn't see what.
It's a moonwell, and from Creo we are seeing a hunt build here. So maybe SkY not going for that Expo at all. He'll just go straight up for a tower push, and Night Elves or humans can tower Night Elves fairly well. It actually doesn't look like he'll be bringing peasants over here. With those Huntress builds, the Huntresses come out fairly late, so those early tower pushes tend to work out fairly well. But once this first Huntress comes out, the tower should go down fairly easily for Creo. I'm not really sure what SkY was trying to do. Maybe just trying to draw that Demon Hunter back.
So, I mean, he either he was responding, obviously, to the peasants going down, but you think ultimately it was there to bring the Demon Hunter back to the base and focus his attention away from the rest of the map?
Yeah, maybe early on he thought he could actually make that tower push work, but obviously he saw that he couldn't make it work. We're also seeing the same build order from Creo, dual ancient of war. The second one will be down there, and I don't think SkY's actually has tried for that expo yet, and it doesn't look like he'll be trying for it very soon. Maybe he'll be teching, trying to get some riflemen out to try to counter these hunters. So definitely a very different game than any of the first two we've seen so far.
Now, we have the Archmage going into the base of Creo. He's going to go ahead and attack the Tree of Life, possibly an attempt again to get the army back. Some footmen are going to be caught up here by these Huntresses, and you notice them spread out just a little bit there. And nice job there by SkY. He's going to go back and harass the Wisp here that are gathering wood. In comes the Demon Hunter. And Demon Hunter's going to go ahead and pull off a mana burn, and the Archmage is going to start to get out of there now.
Now, one interesting point here is if Creo recognizes that SkY's teching here, which we do see now, Creo probably could expo on his own right now because he will have the much stronger army until SkY gets those tier 2 units, his Mountain King and those riflemen out. So if he recognizes that, he could get a very big early lead.
I haven't seen the levels lately of the heroes too.
I believe one for the Demon Hunter and two for the Archmage. No creeping yet for Creo, and that Archmage did creep that Goblin Lab very early on.
We are getting a tech from SkY, and here the Archmage is going to meet up with a few Huntresses. Gets stopped short, and that will allow the rest of the Huntresses, as well as the Demon Hunter, to catch up just a little bit. He'll have to rethink his exit strategy here as he then turns around. And now the Demon Hunter quickly trying to chase down this footman, trying to get rid of as many units as he possibly can. Scout Tower is up. In fact, double Scout Tower here in the base of SkY.
Now, one thing with those two towers, you can definitely build many towers when you're on 2 gold mines. When you're on 1 gold mine, Archmage almost surrounded. They're very very close. And what I was saying there, when you're on 2 gold mines, towers, you can build many of them. Only on like 1 gold mine, you can't actually build too many towers, or it'll cut down to how many units you can make. Creo creeping here, looking for level 2, surround on the water elemental there. That's not a very big deal, just some easy EXP for him, as we see level 2 on the Demon Hunter.
And we do have the Ancient of War coming in here as well, battling it out. Archmage just trying to harass as much as possible. And finally, Enter going to come from Hoop, and I think this Ancient of War might go down, and he will. Footman going to get chased out of there right now. So I believe the keep is also completed for SkY, and here come the Riflemen now for SkY. So he's still not gone with the Vast Expand, and I think he pretty much called it. He brought out the Riflemen to try to counter the Huntresses. Yeah, and
with that AOW going down, it seems like Creo was kind of let that go down, so he will probably be attacking. So we'll be seeing some more standard human versus Night Elf from before human players got like expos with mass towers, as we do see Creo attacking there. He'll be probably getting Dryads to Bears, dual Arcane Sanctums for SkY. That probably means we'll be seeing some sort of hard tier 2 push out of him once he gets his Riflemen and his casters up.
All right, and once again at a crucial point of the map where the tier teching is taking place here, and once again we're going to have Creo's army moving out to creep the Archmage. Really, there we have Tree of Eternity upgrade for Creo, and we do also have the Naga Sea Witch coming out there for SkY, the second hero, and another Naga Sea Witch for Creo as his second hero as well.
So Creo's going for the tier 3 unit of Bears, and those do very, very well against a tier 2 human army. The big question is, can SkY stop him before he gets to those tier 3 bears? So SkY will probably go for some sort of tower push in the next couple minutes to try to stop bears from coming out of Creo. As Creo creeping here, he got level 3 on his Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter will back off now and let that Naga creep up to level 3, as we also see SkY creeping there. And I believe this will give them level 3. Give him level 3 on his Archmage.
We're going to find out in just a second as soon as this creep drops. And looks like not quite. Here comes the army now of Creo. Nagasiewicz coming in. And still no expansion attempt by either player after Creo thwarting that initial attempt with the beautiful 4-peasant execution there on SkY.
Now, expos are generally common in this matchup, but in Warcraft 3 in general, expos aren't actually very common, so that's what we're seeing now. And Creo can't actually fight too much now because with those sorcerers using slow and those riflemen with huge damage on those hunters, he probably doesn't want to actually fight here. He'll just try to force SkY so that SkY can't creep here, because fighting here would probably hurt Creo. I'm guessing he'll just try to pick off that one footman there and then back off rather than actually fight here. But he looks to be actually fighting, and SkY will be backing off and focusing down on that demon hunter. Though there is a staff of preservation on the Naga, so that demon hunter could be staffed back, and the town portal comes out. He's got to watch out that his hunters aren't too far, and they all make it in the town portal.
And we do have some Dryads also joining the army of Creo here, as the 2 Ancient of Lores are now set in the northern part of his base. Priests are out for SkY as well. And again, the sorcerers have been joined into the army. So from this point, you mentioned that SkY may be making a push to try to prevent the bears from coming out for Creo. Very, very strong unit. But we haven't quite seen that yet. So do you think that he's now going to have to deal with, it is going to happen, I'm going to have to figure out how to stop it?
Maybe. If he pushes, it'll have to be very, very soon, because Creo probably has tier 3 right now. He is building bears, but he does need the tier 3 upgrade on them to be useful, and it looks like that push will probably be coming right now. So maybe 1 or 2 bears for Creo, but not very many. But it looks like SkY will just back off and creep this Goblin Merchant. We see 1 bear out. I don't believe Creo has the bear upgrade yet, but once those bears come out, this could look very, very good for Creo.
All right, SkY's going to creep right next to the base of his opponent. And his opponent is going to come out here and see this. It's going to force these guys out of there.
And I believe militia coming in. So this is that push. And Creo probably wants to town portal out here. Not looking too good for him. Hunters will be focused down very, very quickly. 1 bear comes out, and some Wisp will try to steal mana from those casters. SkY backing off, but with that 1 bear, it's not really what Creo needs. Creo definitely needs more of those bears to be able to win this fight.
All right, Dryad will go down as well. We have 1 peasant about ready to fall, I believe.
Naga very, very low there. Naga may go down, but they're slow on that Demon Hunter. So that Demon Hunter, and Mana Burn comes out for the kill. And that looks very, very good. So probably higher hero levels for Creo, but the army edge has to go to SkY here. Archmage being focused, and Creo will back off and try to get a couple of peasant kills before he leaves. So SkY with the army edge, but with these bears coming out, Creo could actually pull this out, because that push there did get stopped.
Yeah, very, very nicely done. We had a couple of peasants go down as well. Tree of Eternity is out, obviously, with the bears coming. And what is SkY going to have to do to counter the bears, you think?
Maybe Knights, maybe Breakers. I believe I saw his that he's still at tier 2 right now. So the Spellbreakers, while they counter bears, they also take heavy damage from those bears. So there really isn't any good tier 2 counter for bears. But the issue is that Creo doesn't have very many bears yet. So we're kind of weighing those 2 factors right now.
While the creeping continues from both sides. A very, very crucial matchup here for the World Cyber Games 2007 Grand Finals in Warcraft 3.
Tome of EXP for that Naga, giving her level 3 Tome of EXP is one of the very best items in that game. So that's a huge break for Creo. And it looks like SkY's creeping here. I doubt he'll try to put a Expo up, but it might actually be a fairly decent play if he tried to Expo there. But it doesn't look like he's going to try and pull that off.
He didn't look like he had any units that was going to make that actually happen. Both players tied 1 map to 1. We saw SkY take Terranistan and Creo take Null Wood, both their respective map choices. We're here on Twisted Meadows for the final game. One of these players will be walking away with the gold medal. Will it be SkY with his 3rd gold in a row, or will Creo upset China and steal away that gold? We're getting very, very close to the conclusion of this map here, as both players are tied 1-1.
And Pendant of Mana for the Naga, that is also a very, very strong item, as we see both players creeping here. I think that the hero levels are actually very, very equal, with a level 4 and a level 3 hero for both players. Food count, SkY sitting at 50 food, doesn't want to go into upkeep, and there he goes into upkeep. Creo, on the other hand, I believe will be very, very close to 50 food at this point.
It's going to be close. Indeed, the army size is certainly growing for both players, and we might actually see an encounter here. No, briefly, it looked like the Archmage was about ready to head the army up, but did not. And that army might be actually heading south. Is it possible we might see a push here, or are they going to continue? Level 4 also on the Naga.
It looks like he's checking out that gold mine there, trying to make sure that there's no expo for Creo, and there isn't. Creo is also sitting here at 50 food. He's up at about 500 gold, so he'll probably push into upkeep, and there he goes up to 58 food. And it looks like SkY's probably going on the offensive here. He's also getting some more Spellbreakers, adding those to the army, and it looks like Creo will be the one going on the offensive here, and he will catch four militia there and a Spellbreaker, looking fairly good for him. But we'll see if SkY town portal's back.
He has not yet made any move to do so. Looking at the keep, there it is. It's incoming. The army will be returning here in just a second. And here it goes, right in the middle of
Naga,
things.
watch
Not
that
good.
Naga. And the Naga goes down. Great town portal right on top of that Naga. Things looking very good for SkY with that kill. But with those with basically even food armies now, with those bears, Creo could be able to pull this out.
Creo choosing to go on the offensive there was not good for him, like instant surround right there. And now SkY may have an open window of opportunity to make an offensive push here, because he is moving his army head up by the Naga Sea Witch down here, and they're going to see this Ancient of War right out front. And I do believe that he's going to go ahead and go in and try for a push here.
Yeah, it looks like he will. Again, food counts very, very even here, and this battle should be very, very close here. Whoever micros this better could be the World Cyber Games champion. I have to give a slight edge to SkY at this point because of that Naga kill. If that Naga comes back out, it'll be very, very even. But that level 4 hero will take time to come back. One other key here would be a level 5 on the Demon Hunter, who's maybe halfway there. That could also change things up.
Ancient of War does go down. Naga is about 50% done here to revive, and I do think you're right. SkY has the slight advantage. He's going to go ahead and push his luck here, putting a little bit of fire there on the altar, but then just going to back off. Definitely not being too aggressive right here yet, Seed.
Yeah, definitely not. And here, that actual fight starts very, very good for SkY. All those breakers taking damage. Demon Hunter fairly low. Invuln Potion coming out. Breakers very, very low. So those will start to fall very, very rapidly. And Scroll of Healing coming out. And SkY looks to be doing fairly well, but no units have lost yet. Naga is almost out. One bear being focused. Spellbreakers falling. And with those Spellbreakers out, SkY might want to start to back up. Level 5 on the Archmage there. Bears falling. Only 4 left. One more down. Naga comes out. And tons of mana on that Naga. This could be very, very close. Demon Hunter level 5. Also one more bear. Staff back. Great play. Demon Hunter low. Not being focused though, and this looks very, very even here. SkY still with that slight edge. Demon Hunter again being focused, but not in too much danger. Archmage being focused. Archmage down to half health. Demon Hunter fairly low. It should be able to back out. 100 health. And the Demon Hunter does make it back out. This is insanely close. The slight edge to SkY here, but not a huge edge at this point.
Bear on the outside once again, staff back, and the entire army force of Creo is trying to head back into the base, into his own home base. Demon Hunter still in very, very crucial health range there. Another Spellbreaker will manage to go down, and SkY is just keeping consistent on this push.
Yeah. No more Spellbreakers yet, so Creo should be able to use Rejuvenation on that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter almost level 6 with a healing potion. They're going to focus down on that Naga. Demon Hunter fairly low. Naga getting focused. And this is an interesting play here. Probably a staff on that Naga, so that Demon Hunter will be staffed back. There we see that staff coming out. Naga still very low. One Forked Lightning on that, and it would go down. Invulnerability potion comes out, but only Dryads for Creo. He has I don't see any bears left, so this is not looking too good for him on this push. But if that level 6 Demon Hunter comes out, that could really change this game.
And he was very, very close the last time I checked. A few more kills is certainly a possibility in this matchup. And as you mentioned, all the bears
level
taken
6
out.
Comes
there
out,
it is.
and that is the level 6. And it looks like SkY will be backing off, and those two sorceresses and a rifleman coming out.
Ouch.
And this game is looking insanely even. I didn't think Creo could do anything like this against SkY. SkY had been looking too good recently, but this game is really close. And the gold mines down to 1,000 gold each, so both players running out of gold very, very soon, and that gives the edge to Creo. Actually, he can walk his gold mine onto other bases, and also level 6 on the Demon Hunter, one of the most powerful level 6 spells. So
and it couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, the edge here I would actually have to give to Creo at this point. But this is an amazing game.
I think you're right. Another priest goes down thanks to the handiwork of that Dryad right there. And it's really, I mean, the army of SkY has just diminished. He did such a great job taking out many of those bears inside the base of Creo, but I didn't even notice that there were still those 2 bears in the back of Creo's base. So he did come out of there with some bears that he had staffed back and just kept in that back line that, I thought were gone at that point, but he was still fighting within his base, trying to push back SkY, even with those remaining units that he had. So obviously level 6 on the Demon Hunter are going to be a huge, huge factor into this game. But would you say that Creo has the definite advantage with that right now?
Yeah, I would say so. At this point, saving every single unit will be key. And look at all those bears. No spellbreakers left for SkY, and with his gold mine running out, he doesn't have money to get any new ones. At this point, every unit kill will be absolutely huge. But the edge has to be with Creo and that level 6 Demon Hunter.
Do you think that SkY thought he could win it with that push?
Yeah, definitely. If there wasn't level 6 on that Demon Hunter, it was probably game over right there. But level 6 is so huge on that hero, gives it splash damage, does chaos damage. It is very, very strong.
Yeah, right now we've got the army of SkY, who really has, not much. He's got some very, very soft targets, some casters. He's also got the riflemen versus those bears. It's just going to be, and there's another rifleman that gets broken up from the group trying to rally back with the hero, and he's going to be slowed here and poisoned by these Dryads. Those bears are going to easily take him out. Again, another unit loss, and with the gold mines about ready to fall, it's either got an expansion has to go up now, or he's going to have to fight with only the force that he's got left here on the map.
And one more key, Creo, when his tree of life has finished mining, you can actually walk that over to the next gold mine. So that'll also help them if this game goes very, very late. So with the gold mines out, probably right now as these players fight here, and Force Lightning comes out, Naga very, very low. The Naga could fall very quickly, and GG comes out. Creo has won the World Cyber Games 2007.
Unbelievable. SkY does not do it. He wins 2 golds in a row, but can't capture the 3rd. Creo comes out of nowhere and takes away the gold medal in 2 maps. SkY wins the first one on Tyrannus Stance, and Creo had an uphill battle. He put on his climbing gear and took map 2 and map 3. Unbelievable, Seed. Your closing comments on this Warcraft 3 final.
This is Creo's first tournament since early August. So to come in here only practicing for roughly 1 week, that is absolutely huge. I didn't think he could do this. SkY has been playing way too well, and I don't think that's actually hit him yet. And Creo, one of the best Warcraft 3 players to be able to come off with so little practice and win this.
SkY looked crushed to me, Seed. He looked crushed. He won that first game. You mentioned that Creo's micro just did not look as good as SkY did, and I agreed with you on that one. Creo came back, was able to take out that expansion or stop that expansion from going up in map number 2, and he just played an incredible game. It is just so hard to believe that he was able to put his defensive feet down and hold off SkY, but ultimately the play of the game had to have been the level 6 on the Demon Hunter. I mean, how huge did that come into play on that 3rd map?
Yeah, you saw SkY though. He was just pushing hard. Level 6 Demon Hunter comes, and he just absolutely ran out of there very, very quickly. He knew what was happening, and he just knew there was nothing he could do at that point.
Creo wins the gold medal. Let's hear it for the gold medalist in Warcraft 3. Unbelievable. Stopping the Chinese player SkY from winning his third gold medal in a row. That is an accomplishment within itself. But as you had mentioned, not really performing as some of these other players had in the previous few months, and coming here and stamping his dominance in Warcraft 3. People now will be asking the question, are you really going to retire?
Yeah, definitely. I personally hope that he comes back, because he is one of the best Warcraft 3 players here. And I watched his earlier group phase matches. He was losing to some relatively unknown players. He wasn't looking good, and that was just 2 days from now, and he definitely changed everything, and he is looking very strong now.
It's hard to believe here. Many people thought that SkY was going to walk away after the brackets were set and he was put here. But Creo, he does the unthinkable and he stops Chinese player SkY. SkY will earn the silver medal, which, you know what, at the end of the day, out of hundreds of Warcraft 3 competitors and thousands who tried to get into this competition, that's still a very, very worthy position. Although he would have made history here in the World Cyber Games with that third gold, he just didn't pull it off. And coming up next, guys, the gaming does not stop here. The grand final for Counter-Strike between NOA and Emulate is up on the main stage. Congratulations to Creo for winning the gold medal and stopping SkY in Warcraft 3.
That battle, yeah, it was going on.